right, man. So Jamaal Williams broke his silence on the Lions, letting them walk. He says that the Lions' offer was disrespectful. Now, there was a conflicting report. I think it might have been from Dave Burkett that said that the Lions actually offered him $6 million annually. Now, we don't know if that's 6 times 1, 6 times 2, 6 times 3. Not sure what it was. But they saying that it was $6 million a year. He signed $4 million a year for 3 years, was 12. But I'm not sure how it all was structured. From the Lions could have been offering them 6 for 1 year for all we know. 6 for 2 years. You never really know. So, let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button to the bell icon. Hit the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. You go live or drop a video. Now, my thing is this. People going around acting like he Barry Sanders. That's my thing. People acting like he the legendary Barry Sanders. That's kind of why, people act like we let Barry get away and prime Calvin get away or something like that. And that ain't how I look at it, man. He was a good player, when you talk about fans, they're emotionally attached. There's no logic, and that's kind of where the GM, the head coach kind of be. They got to make logical choices. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard even to be in a position. You talk to these guys every day. You get to break bread with these guys every day. You get to, know their personalities. You get to know their families. You get to know what motivate them, what push them. You know what I'm saying? You get to know everything. So it's hard to make those cutthroat decisions, from that standpoint of view. But you got to look at it logically, and I think David Montgomery is a better running back player for player than Jamaal Williams, right? But a lot of people fell in love with the character, the hip roll, the all dogs. We all dogs, and the emotional leader, or emotional and vocal leader. The Lions ain't had no vocal leader in a long time. Calvin wasn't vocal. Matthew really wasn't vocal. Ndamukong Suh wasn't real vocal neither. So that was something new. Somebody that brought that energy and you know what I'm saying, to the table. We hadn't seen that. That's kind of, I think, you missing that more than 17 touchdowns. 17 touchdowns was nice. What he could do out the backfield and catch a little bit, run a little bit, good power back. But I think what you gonna miss is the emotional and the verbal leader. That's hard to find, because right now you look at the team, who's that guy that Jamaal Williams gone with? Jared Goff ain't looked at that. Maybe St. Brown growing to those shoes. It's hard for offensive linemen. They usually not vocal. Maybe it's Aiden Hutchinson, but he gotta have back-to-back smash. It hits, great years to get that. So you start looking at it. Maybe it's a Tracy Walker. You start to look. You like, I don't know who that guy is. And then Jamaal Williams was that guy. He was a rah-rah guy. He was a vet in the locker room and team of young guys. And I think that's what you're gonna miss the most about him, because that's something Detroit historically, hadn't had in a long time. Through all the great, just because you're a great player don't mean, or just because you're a quarterback or you a great player don't mean you a leader. They say leaders are born, and that's something that the Lions, you got to understand. You ain't got that no more. They talking about Isaiah Buggs, he led a team leading meeting and, player meeting, and that's what turned it around, and that's where his value at. All right, but it's conflicting reports. He said the offer was disrespectful. The Lions, the rumor is, or the report that leaked, was the Lions offered him 6 per year. Not sure how many years it was, and his agent wanted to shop around and look for a better deal. Was take it or leave it sounded like to me, and they left it, and he signed for a lesser deal in New Orleans. So to me, man, I think it's just going to be from the emotional standpoint of view, the leadership standpoint of view. You're going to miss him. You're going to miss him what he bring in the short yardage game and all that type of stuff. But talking about a player, I just never thought he really acclimated to being a full-time back neither. And with playing with DeAndre Swift, he should be gone too. They should got rid of his ass too. I don't understand why they continue to bank on him, but he should be gone too, because you can't count on him. But it's been shown every year he in the league, years and he in Georgia, you can't count on him. He got got the right to fix his mouth and say he don't think he injury prone. What the fuck you call it? Every year you've been in the league, you've been injured. Excuse my language, but I mean it's just facts. But yeah, it don't seem like kind of like he was wearing down. So and it's a tough position to play too. So I just never thought DeAndre Swift held up his end of the bargain, and they Thunder and Lightning, or they ground and pound, or whatever you want to call them, Flash and the Hawk type of combination. They just never, DeAndre Swift never held up his end of the bargain. So, he went to New Orleans and saying they ain't value me, and I don't think they were serious. At the end of the day, we're not gonna make this like we lost Barry Sanders or fucking Calvin Johnson or Herman Moore or Billy Sims in free agency, or we lost Ndamukong for being cheap. We ain't gonna make that like to me. It ain't that deep. No disrespect to him, but it ain't that deep. I still think it's a need at running back. They need somebody who's gonna get explosive plays. Here's rumors that maybe they have a reunion with DJ Shark 2 years removed off an injury. I think it's a good thing. Him and Jared Goff seem to have a good connection early on last year in training camp. He got injured, but down the second half of the season, the connection was good. Maybe he thought he was worth more than he was gonna get, but he's one of them dudes that he a big play threat down the field, and he got to expand his game to either being a bigger play threat down the field or into being more of a chain mover. So that's one thing he got to continue to expand his game. But you want that explosiveness from Shark. You're gonna have that explosiveness from Jameson Williams. St. Brown give you some of that. Now you gotta look in the kick return game for an explosive kick returner, and you gotta look in the backfield for somebody in the backfield who can get you chunk plays and explosive plays too. So they still need that. And people think, still praying or hoping DeAndre Swift put it all together. That's like hoping to make great macaroni and cheese, and you ain't got no cheese. Macaroni, butter, and pet milk, and salt and pepper. You know what I'm saying? So something to think about. But Jamaal, he saying goodbyes, and it was cool. Yeah, it was cool. I mean, it ain't like you sat here and you won nothing here, or you set a record or no shit like that. He became a fan favorite. Let's call it what it was, through Hard Knocks. And that's what it was. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Peace.